Hello, this is Turkey once again, the former spokesperson for the American Cultural Tradition and or Cultural Memory Complaint Department, and the current head and or chief and or director of the Stochastic Intelligence Agency. And what we're looking at here, well, here in particular, is a hand gesture that's often referred to as the bird, or the birdie, or flipping the bird, or flipping the birdie, or giving the birdie. And I assure you that the birdie in question is not, most certainly not, no, a turkey cock. No, it's not. And this is, of course, President, future president, supposedly, and current Vice President to the Emperor, Donald J. And his name is J.D. Couch Cushion Vance, yes, indeed. And J.D. Couch Cushion Vance is shown here, showing Americans how to flip the bird. And he's doing quite a good job. And, of course, the bird, what we're here to discuss today is a new symbol, and, well, a few things. The state of the economy, your prospects for Thanksgiving dinner, and a new symbol that was just invented, and we'll talk about that later. First, we're going to discuss this one. This one generally is, it just generally means F-U, right? F-U, and here J.D. Couch Cushion Hillbilly Vance is telling the American public to F themselves. F yourselves, American public, F yourselves, and the new gesture that was invented just today or yesterday. Are you ready? We're going to switch page. We're going to switch page. Here we go. We're going to switch it. We're going to switch it. It's a little more specific. Okay, so this is Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins, and she has a heavy-duty kind of makeup thing going on here. Several layers applied, and what she's this gesture here, it's a form of I guess it's a specific form of the bird or birdie or flipping the bird or flipping the birdie, and in this instance it's less generalized. It's not an F-U, that is fuck you. It's a fuck the poor, hungry, needy, and economically limited individuals in the United States. In other words, okay, you can just sum it up with basically it just means fuck the poor. And this is the gesture that you make if you want to say fuck the poor. And she's making this gesture and because she's announcing, when she's saying fuck the poor, that anyone who is currently receiving supplemental nutritional assistance from the SNAP program, that's the Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program, has to reapply. And therefore, what she's saying here is, fuck the poor, and she's saying it right before Thanksgiving. So the poor, and the needy, and the hungry, and the homeless can thank Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins for saying, fuck you, on Thanksgiving, and probably not receiving any benefits for the holidays, and maybe not for Christmas either. We'll have to wait and see. So, that's the new gesture, and there it is right there. If you want to make it and say, fuck the poor, kill the poor, fuck the needy, fuck the hungry, that's the gesture right there. You can see that it's clearly distinct gesture from the regular fuck the American public gesture that Vice President J.D. Couch Cushion Hillbilly Vance is making here. All right, so anyway, that's the gesture. And that's the information that she's giving to the American people. Sorry, no Thanksgiving dinners for you. You'll all have to reapply if you can't afford the price. And I suppose on the maybe this is the bad news side, but it has a silver lining. All right, the bad news side is your grocery prices will probably be about 40% higher than they were last year for your Thanksgiving meal. On the bright side, that includes your Thanksgiving turkey, and they're the expensive turkeys. I'll point to some of them. This one is about $500. That's a little cheaper. That's a $350 turkey. You can see this big one back here. That's about $525. There's a couple of $200 turkeys in there. There's one with Mickey Mouse ears. Can you see that one? That one's cheaper. I'm not sure why. And this woman over here, or this man, or whoever this is over here, you can see avoiding the turkey because of the high prices. And we here at Contract MP through Theta and the Office of Public Relations find this to be the silver lining behind all of those cost increases that you're going to face this year for Thanksgiving. And we remind you once again, and if you recall, our very first piece was on Thanksgiving meals. Yes, it was 1 year ago, I believe, and it was either 1 year ago or 2 years ago. I think it was a year ago. And that's when we first started doing our work for Contract MV through Data. That was even before we were promoted to be the head and or chief and or director of the Stochastic Intelligence Agency before we developed the Office of Public Relations and all that. And once again, we started out by giving suggestions on your Thanksgiving meals that would help you avoid consuming turkeys. It's a terrible thing to do, it really is. And I want to remind you once again that for your Thanksgiving meal, since you won't be receiving any SNAP benefits and you won't be able to afford to buy a turkey, they're pretty expensive these days, and you can return to our original idea, which was what could be more American than a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving dinner? And you recall, it's pinky ice cream, yes, pinky ice cream, popcorn, pretzels, buttered toast, and there's something else. Jelly beans, yes. Jelly beans, popcorn. There's the jelly beans right there. Jelly beans, pan-fried popcorn, buttered toast, and pretzels. And, and pinky ice cream. And you can probably pick all of that stuff up at Walmart. It won't be as cheap as it was last year, but it's cheaper than one of those $550 turkeys. And since you're not receiving SNAP benefits anyway, you don't have to worry about whether any of this stuff falls within their domain. So once again, this turkey taking you out, or signing out, or something, reminding you, don't buy a turkey for Thanksgiving dinner. Have one of these Charlie Brown Thanksgivings. Once again, pinky ice cream, popcorn, looks delicious, butter toast, pretzels, and jelly beans. What could be more American than a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving dinner? All right, enjoy your Thanksgiving. Don't eat a turkey.